welcome to another video episode where we will be looking at the ABCD of writing SMART objectives. In our last video, we looked at the 4 parts of the ABCD, which was the audience, the behavior, the condition, and the degree. In today's episode, we are going to look at the domains of learning. And the domains of learning, you have the cognitive domain, the psychomotor domain, and the affective domain. I like to use this imagery to depict the 3 types of domains. You have the head, the hand, and the heart. The head would signify the cognitive domain, the hand, psychomotor domain, and then the affective, you have the heart. In looking at the 3 types of domain, with the cognitive domain, this concept was developed by Benjamin Bloom, and these are the levels to the cognitive domain. You have the remember, understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, and create. Within each stage of the pyramid, you have verbs that can be utilized when you are creating your objective, these behavioral verbs. So in the remember stage, you have verbs such as define, duplicate, list, memorize, repeat, state. In understand, you have verbs such as classify, describe, discuss, explain, identify, locate. In apply, you have execute, implement, solve, demonstrate, interpret. In analyze, you have differentiate, organize, relate, compare. Evaluate, you have appraise, argue, defend, judge, select, support. And then the last stage, you have create. And some verbs that can be used is designed, assemble, construct, conjecture, develop, formulate, author, and investigate. So when you are creating lesson objectives, it is essential that you have this diagram along with the list of verbs that can be utilized so that you are effectively utilizing this pyramid with these stages to ensure that your lesson is not only at the lower level stage, but you are also ensuring that the higher level thinking skills are also taken into consideration when you are creating your objectives. And then we move on to the psychomotor and the affective domain. In the affective and psychomotor domain, you also have a list of verbs that are categorized. In the psychomotor domain, the action verbs, they are categorized according to imitation, manipulation, precision, articulation, and naturalization. And you have the different verbs that can be utilized at the different levels. Affective domain, you have receive, respond, value, organize, and characterize. So to ensure that the students, they value the lesson, you would use verbs such as approve, complete, commit. If it is a community project that the students are doing, you want to see how they can differentiate between living things versus non-living things, vertebrate versus invertebrates. If it is for them to justify the importance of a particular topic within the community, how that can be utilized in the community to make a difference. You want to see how the students are able to behave in a particular way, or in order for them to advocate for a certain concept, how they're bringing that out. And that is where the heart comes in. Because with learning is defined as a change in behavior. And that is where the affective domain comes in. When you've already gone through the cognitive stage, the students have already gained the knowledge, then you put in the work, the hands-on aspect of it. Then you have the change in behavior towards what the students have learned. And this in all covers the domains of learning. What I will always recommend teachers, when you are creating lesson objectives, always have a copy of the cognitive, psychomotor, and affective domain verbs on hand so that you can look through and select the best ones to be used for your objectives. Until next time, happy watching.